Hello, friends. Once again, I am Sarah Moore, author of Peaceful Discipline, founder of Dandelion Seeds Positive Parenting, and for our purposes here today, and frankly in general, board president for the American Society for the Positive Care of Children. And today, I am so excited to chat with one of the people who makes American SPCC what it is, and this is Genevieve Rivera, Executive Director of the American Society for the Positive Care of Children. Genevieve, I adore you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. And thank you for being you. I adore you also.
Easy, easy. That's one thing I do well, be me. Anyway, nothing if not goofy as well. So we're very real here at American SPCC. Genevieve, I have a question for you, my dear. My question for you is if there were a parenting myth that you would love to just ball up and throw in a trash can and never see again, or maybe recycling because we're that kind of people too, what would you get rid of?
Thank you. And that's a great question because there sure is a lot of myths out there. And so I'm happy to share mine. So I think one of the most harmful myths I often hear is that being a good parent means maintaining control over your child at all times. And that idea that obedience equals success, which is deeply rooted in, older traditional parenting models, but it really doesn't reflect what we know about healthy child development today. And true leadership in parenting isn't about overpowering a child's will. It's about guiding them with empathy, setting boundaries with respect, and really nurturing their emotional world. Because when we shift from that control to connection, we're not actually losing authority, we're building trust. And it's through that trust that children can really thrive.
Friends, parents, caregivers, educators, whoever you are watching this, if I could summarize everything we do into a thesis statement, what she just said is it. That was brilliant, Genevieve. I love your perspective and I love the work that you do around it. And what a beautiful summary of the mindset that we really want to have, knowing that every word you just said is completely evidence-based. So thank you for that. I am going to ask you, based on your expertise in the parenting field, what's one thing that you wish more people understood?
Yeah, it's a great question as well. So I wish more people understood just how much early relationships and experiences really shape a child's lifelong well-being, and even how much hope there is, even in difficult circumstances. So, our work at American SPCC focuses on prevention, education, and advocacy around childhood adversity. But just as important as understanding adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs as they're called, what's just as important is recognizing the healing power of positive experiences. So those are things like a stable relationship with a caring adult, having a voice in their environment, and feeling emotionally safe. These things can profoundly buffer against stress and build lifelong resilience. And so you don't have to be perfect. There's actually no such thing as a perfect parent. But if we're working to grow to be present, consistent, and really willing to grow alongside our child, that will make a big difference.
I couldn't agree more, and I'll make sure to include a link to our ACEs quiz that people can take in the comments section here, just because it's really good information about what we're bringing into our parenting or caregiving role. And regardless what our number is, there's always hope. And I love that you highlight that. It is never too late. So thank you so much for that perspective as well. If you were to give people one really actionable step that they could take today, what would you empower people to do?
Great question as well. Thank you. So a simple and incredibly impactful practice that I'm actually have been practicing in my own role as mother to an incredible 9-year-old son is to really pause and validate your child's emotions without rushing to fix them. And so the next time your child's having a hard moment, we can try slowing down and saying, It's okay to feel that way. I'm here. Because when children feel seen and safe in their emotions, they begin to internalize the message that their feelings are valid and manageable. And that really sets a foundation for emotional intelligence, self-regulation, and healthy relationships later on in life. And so that starts with something that can seem as small as just calm, compassionate presence.
So hard for some of us to do, especially if we were raised to stuff our feelings down, or if we were always told that we were okay, even when we knew that we weren't, or whatever. This is big work, and it often requires some additional parenting support to get to the place where we can offer that validation and not have an inner crisis when our child is flipping out in front of us. So I'll make sure to include some resources about exactly what you just said as well, because it is within reach. It is possible, and it is so powerful when we can parent in that way. Genevieve, you are a gift, and I personally am so blessed by your very existence. Where can people learn more about American SPCC and the work that we're doing?
Thank you. Yeah, so well, at American SPCC, we really believe that parenting should never feel like a journey you have to walk alone. And so that's why we've created powerful resources to support parents and caregivers at every stage. One being our Parenting Resource Center, which is filled with expert-backed tools on positive parenting, child development, mental health, online safety, and much more. So that's completely free and accessible to all. And then if you're ready to go deeper, our Peaceful Discipline Parent Coaching Program, led by you, the wonderful Sarah Moore, offers compassionate, practical guidance to help build a calmer, more connected relationship with our children. So whether we're navigating things like tantrums, trauma, or simply just the everyday challenges of raising kids, we're here to walk beside you. And so you can explore our resources, learn more about our programs, sign up for the parent coaching program. And you can do that through our website at americanspcc.org, americanspcc.org, or on our social media channels at American SPCC.
Mhm. Thank you so much for all of the beautiful work that you do. And I'll include links for all these things below in the notes. And thank you, Genevieve, for the light that you add to the world.
Thank you. Thank you for yours.